to another episode of the Pat Down with my friend Chris, and my homeboy Dion, who we had to wake the fuck up because he fell asleep with his penis in between his fingers.
That would be so uncomfortable.
Hey, she reports, you decide.
Is it that small?
When I'm asleep, yeah, it'd be turtling like a motherfucker.
So with that said, stay tuned after the music. We're gonna find out in this episode how Chris caught Dion in drag. Hit the music.
You a goddamn lie.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you. I'm old.
How was your birthday? You're 51 yesterday?
Yeah, Soda showed, Richmond showed their ass. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to stop chewing real quick. I had a blast. I wasn't gonna work on my birthday, but Richmond just kept buying tickets. So I kept adding shows, and finally they were like, "You want to add an early Sunday?" I was like, "I can't work no more. I'm old. I already booked my damn birthday." No. So
what did you do?
They flew my husband in as a surprise.
Aw.
And so he get here. I'm laying in bed with no wig on. They told me they were going to get breakfast. And they brought back. I said, "Damn, that man look for me." I said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Who's they? Was it Jasmine? Who?
Jasmine, Ashley, all of them. I told them, I said, "I'm glad I don't cheat on you."
Happy birthday.
Surprise. It's another nigga.
Hey, you don't know that. She might go white. Don't discriminate.
I know, right? But it was really good.
Her fans would kill her if she went white after she done made all this money.
Nobody would suspect a thing.
The black women would hang her.
It was so funny because you know when black people sing happy birthday, right? They sang it the black version. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And the white people who came to the show, someone was sitting there like, what the fuck are they singing?
I've never heard this. Well, how does it go?
Oh my God.
Happy birthday to you.
The Stevie Wonder version, Chris.
Yes, Stevie Wonder version.
All right.
And then black folk twist on it too, right, Dion?
Mm-hmm.
And so they were just blown away. They were like, what the fuck? I've never heard this version. But it was really fucking nice. So now I'm headed to Oklahoma City this weekend. All the shows are sold out except one. Please get your tickets for Nashville, the podcast where all three of us will be there.
Looking forward to it.
So we got to talk about this bullshit with this whole basketball LSU hour.
All right, so it's the national title game, right? LSU versus who, Dion? I'm sure you know.
Iowa Hawkeyes.
Yeah.
Nigga, I thought you about to say Iowa Honkies.
So Iowa has this white female basketball player named Caitlin Clark, and then
who's really fucking good.
And LSU has Angel Reese, who's what, the best basketball player in the NCAA women's bracket.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a lot of anticipation of them trash talking because they're both trash talkers. And this is actually Caitlin Clark talking about it before the game. I'm actually prepared. I've got this queued up and everything. Look at this. This is Caitlin Clark talking about trash talk.
I view, matchups that people get really excited about as a really good thing for this game. I think that's what excites people and gets them to the TV. But when they turn the TV on, they understand it's not an individual game. It wasn't Caitlin versus Leah. We weren't even matched up against each other at all. It's not going to be Caitlin versus Angel. That's not what's going to win a national championship. But that's what gets them excited about watching the game. So I think more than anything, people are starting to understand women can play with, excitement and a passion and a fire about themselves. And, that's what's fun. That's what people want to see. but you leave it on the court. When you step off the court, you're friends, you support one another, you love the game, you love getting to watch them. You know, I've loved watching LSU this year. They've been tremendous, and what Kim Mulkey's been able to build there in her short time is, you know, nothing.
All right, so basically she's saying, look, it's going to be a lot of competition. So at one point during the game, she does the John Cena no face, waves it at somebody, and then Angel Reese did it back. And then, of course, Keith Olbermann had to weigh in. What a fucking idiot.
So,
maybe talking about himself.
To be fair, Caitlin Clark did that during the Elite Eight against Louisville.
Okay.
And then when they played the national championship game, Angel Reese did it with like 10 seconds left to go in the game after it was pretty much over.
And then at one point did this with the ring thing. What was that part, Dion?
That mean I got a ring, bitch.
Yeah, when you win the national championship, you get a ring. And so the game's pretty much over. LSU's gonna win, so she's rubbing it in her face that she can't see her, and you know she's getting championship ring.
So she's getting called classless, which
That mean that's just a way for white people to say black. You can't celebrate when you beat the shit.
No, there's a good way to win. There's a bad way to win. If you're
that was
a
win is a win, motherfucker. I don't know where you get that shit out. Let me stop that shit right now, because you know you got a little us in you. Let me tell you something. If she did it at a game, she could do it at a game. So if the white girl
did Caitlin Clark, Dion, did Caitlin Clark do it at the last minutes of the game saying,
matter,
yes, it does matter. It absolutely does matter.
It does not matter. You do it when you killing a nigga. You do it when it kick in. That's just like a comedian. So you gonna tell me I'm classy if I done stood the audience up and I dropped the mic and walked the fuck off?
No, because you're not rubbing it in somebody's face.
Yes, I am. I'm rubbing it in the nigga face who gotta come after me.
Well,
let me ask you this.
I've seen Andrew Santino try. It didn't go well.
Let me ask you this. Does Caitlin Clark saying to her opponent, you can't see me, when the score is 85-53 matter versus when Angel Reese does it when the score is 85-53?
The same thing. If you are blowing somebody out and you are, it's like if you are really rubbing it in.
The loser doesn't get to tell the winner how to behave.
Thank you.
No, that's basic standards. It has nothing to do about the losers.
Yes, it does, because the only people who are mad are the people who lost.
Let me say this.
Lost, so you mad about it.
This is not fucking Little League. These are grown ass people. You get to celebrate. Now I can see if that was a fucking Little League game and you bumping chest with the Lou. I beat you. Okay, you gonna kill the child confidence. But these are grown ass women who periods come on once a month, who's sexual active, who probably pays fucking bills and can drive. You can celebrate how the fuck you want to celebrate. Keith Olbermann only saying that because it's a black girl, a black team whooped the shit out. First of all, who the fuck thought that white team was gonna win anyway? I'm just gonna go and keep it real. Now, them hood ass bitches, they put the two. I ain't gonna say hood ass bitch. I'm gonna say black is me, because that's how I want to celebrate.
Careful,
too.
Don Imus.
they put those two videos together, how they was hyping themselves up. One of them had, did you see that video? I think they would listen to Christmas Carol. We're gonna win.
It was High School Musical.
And then you shoot over to the ground. We'll fuck you up, motherfucker. I said, I think them bitches gonna win.
You sound like Eddie Murphy. All right, Rocco.
The warm-up video told me them white girl were gonna get the motherfucking Crisco whooped off their ass. You know what the Crisco is, don't you, Chris?
It's what you fry chicken in.
No, it's what you get your ass whooped in. It's a slippery slope.
What? Were you getting hit with Crisco cans or what?
You know, I'm so as a black America, as a black woman in this country, just black people in this country. We get so tired of white America trying to tell us how to behave. We're not slaves. You don't own us, and our rights are equal, even though you don't want them to be right. You cannot tell nobody how to behave after they motherfucking win. These girls are not in the WNBA. They're in fucking college. They're in the best time of their life. They're enjoying their fucking life. If the white girl was always okay with it, smashing motherfucking Kentucky, y'all didn't say that. Well, don't say that when we do it. Yeah, they get mad as black people because we do it with flavor. We do it with flavor. Her little nails was laid at the end. Her fucking edges was laid down. Her ponytail was tight. And she was out there whooping ass, nigga. That ponytail had to weigh about 5-6 pounds.
Here, let me pull the video up again.
To what? Weigh her ponytail?
Yeah. Just if you're going to talk about how she looked, let people see it.
She was beautiful. She came out there and whooped ass. Look how thin her ponytail is. Look how thick her bout ponytail is.
Meanwhile, Dion said Caitlin looks like John Cusack.
Knows a ring.
Angel Reese looked like one of Quisha kids.
Not only that, Angel beat her with eyelashes on. Angel got on eyelashes. Only black folk play with motherfucking basketball made up. This girl got on eyelashes.
Yeah, look at her eyelashes. You're right. I just noticed.
She got on eyelashes. She whooped that ass with eyelashes and nails on. Boy, we some flavorful people. Yes, we are. You can't, the white girl got away with doing it. So Keith Oldman, shut your fat white ass up. No pussy getting ass nigga. When motherfucking bottom chin look like a goddamn prolapse for pussy. Leave my people alone. Let us celebrate. You gotta realize, white America gotta realize, we ain't this. We all humans, but we do shit different. Even at a graduation, my son graduated at Plainfield High. White people are like, oh, my baby graduated. Ashley graduated from Riverdale. I was like, woo, 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 woo. It's just a difference on how we celebrate. We celebrate from the heart. White people celebrate from the kneecap.
You can just tell that the only people mad are people who were fans of the other team. Nobody from that was rooting for LSU was like, oh, that was classless. Oh, she needs to win with grace, blah, 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 blah. It was
what
only
the fuck
people...
is grace? You say grace, you don't win with grace.
I'm just saying, like,
Dion, let me talk to you because she's on one. Where does sportsmanship come in?
There's no such thing. It's your feelings because you lost. The winner can act however the fuck they want. White people do it all the time. Y'all rewrite history. And y'all don't talk about sportsmanship when you're doing that. I don't want to hear this shit in basketball. It's ridiculous. So you Chris, can win however the fuck you want to win. And if you don't like it, you shouldn't have lost. That's the point. Everybody loves to say, hold on, Pat. This idea that you are supposed to put up with the feelings of a loser is ridiculous. Republicans didn't do that when Trump won. They was eating liberal tears and all that other bullshit. It wasn't nobody talking about class then.
Yeah, things are going great. It's really good when everybody acts that way. It's just really working out well for everybody.
No, but okay,
you reap what you sow. She was talking shit earlier, and now she got to hand it back to her. It would be different if she was never talking shit to begin with. But the fact that she was running her mouth, she got served on a plate, and now she got to eat it. I don't want to hear about class. Y'all wasn't calling her classless when she was doing it, so you can't say it when the other girl's doing it. The only reason she did it was because Caitlin did it first.
Right, gotcha.
And do Mayweather win classically? Because he talk a whole bunch of bullshit. And 50 Cent classically, because he talk a whole bunch of bullshit.
I love 50 Cent. I don't know why.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
He gets on Instagram. He's like, I'm going to astroturf your whole fucking house because I just won it in court.
That ain't classic. That's a nigga who just won. So I don't understand the whole thing. Leave the girl alone. She fucking won. She's won. She had the prime of her life. Yeah, like Dion said, it probably was fans. And people react different when they win. I've seen Tiger Woods when he lost. That motherfucker broke a fucking thing on his knee many times.
Mm-hmm.
When did you say the thing when the white tennis dude used to break tennis rackets upside his head every time?
Yeah, everybody complained about John McEnroe because he was classless and horrible and a prick. Yes, he was. He was a total asshole to everybody. He treated people who were line workers, who were tennis referees, like absolute dog crap.
I'm gonna say this to you: when your baby is born and you cry, you're gonna be classless.
That's not how that works. No,
yes, it is.
No,
you can't celebrate
because I'm not rubbing it in Reagan's face like, haha, bitch, this is my baby.
Yeah, you're gonna be classless
doing it to the other guy.
Yeah, let's not go there.
You're gonna be classless when you cry. Okay. Look, I think that's some bullshit.
It's all in fun and games. Nobody died. Nobody got hurt, and for them to attack her like that over something that she was just giving back to somebody who did it first. It would be different if Caitlyn never had talked shit and never celebrated when her opponents were losing. The fact that it happens to her when she loses, all of a sudden it's this classless act is a bunch of bull crap.
You can't say that you love trash talk and then get trash talk. And I don't think she's complaining about it, right? I haven't seen that she said anything.
She has no right to complain about it.
Yeah. It's just basically Keith Olbermann.
Come out and say, leave my sister alone. We got our ass beat. They beat the back of our ass black, but we'll be back next year. And while we're talking about stone shit and race, now I gotta say, this whole thing of white people using black meme is being racist. I don't agree with that.
All right, so here's the story.
Here to tell you, I'm sick of this shit. White people everything white people do in this country is fucking racist. Y'all gotta ease up on white people. Cause them sharing a black meme is not saying that they racist.
Who wrote that bullshit?
So his name is John Blake, and it's what's digital blackface and why is it wrong when white people use it? And it's if you remember Sweet Brown talking about escaping an apartment, ain't nobody got time for that. If you share that, or the Michael Jordan crying, he says, quote, if you're black and you've shared such images online, you get a pass.
Yeah.
But if you're white, you may have inadvertently perpetrated one of the most insidious forms of contemporary racism. You are wearing digital blackface.
Oh my God.
You can make your avatar whatever color you want to make your avatar.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Can you see this?
Yes.
This also is starting to pop up. Stop using AAVE, which is African American Vernacular English. If you are not black, it's not only wrong. Now, when I hang out when I was in LA with you guys, I will notice that I will sometimes accidentally start talking like Quisha. You've been doing that.
For fuck Quisha. I don't know. I don't even talk like Quisha, and I hang out with Quisha a lot.
You don't talk like nobody but you.
Thank you.
Nakia's daddy. But yeah,
the whole thing is like me when I'm using fucking memes or whatever, we could say that fucking Twitter is racist or the emojis is racist because when you first pull up the hand, the first three hands is white. Well, I use the white hand because I don't want to scroll down to the nigga hand, and my hand ain't that dark anyway. And I'm racist for using a white hand. Thumbs up, the thumbs up. They always be white first, and then they scroll down to the next racist. Y'all ain't never made no I said, why the white thumbs up is first?
All my emojis are black. I took the time to scroll. Never been in that hurry.
Go back through my thing. I use the white emoji. I use the first motherfucker I see. I don't give a fuck. That ain't my thumb for real. Are we gonna call out Twitter and the emoji people say, why you put the white emoji first? Why the black emoji ain't first? I don't think it's blackface.
You got to update your phone to get the black emoji.
I do got the black emoji. Them niggas just in last place, and I don't feel like scrolling down to it.
No, I'm saying because was it last year or this year, Black History Month? They had an update where you could get a bunch of Black History banners and shit on your phone. You could there was an upgrade.
I ain't got none of that black shit. I'm just gonna keep on using what I use. If it's white, if it's Mexican, I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to say.
I know people who are white people who use black emojis to make sure that there is awareness that so that black people are seen. They're white progressives.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I know white.
Stop. What's a white progressive? Christopher Columbus?
No, he's the
definitely would
opposite.
not have been
Not a white
at
progressive.
all.
You know the type. They work at libraries. They often have purple hair. They're very. They have. They're very performative with how
They gonna
anti-racist
come
they
for
are.
you on YouTube.
I don't give a fuck. You can
I can see
lick
all
my
them-
libertarian asshole.
All them purple haired bitches gonna be coming for you.
I love Democrats, but white progressives, you're never gonna like me
fight,
anyways.
They fight for all the wrong shit we didn't ask for. Like black people don't give a fuck what kind of emojis you use.
But
no
they
nigga has
use
ever
the
been
black
at work and be like, you know what? If I see one more goddamn fucking meme with a nigga bitch on it, I am gonna lose my shit. No, we don't care about that. We want what everybody else wants, to be treated equal. Nobody's checking to see what color emojis are on your phone. And
No. If I don't use
cut
black,
those people off.
look, I'm just trying to say, if I don't use black emojis, I'm erasing your presence, Dion. I need to respect you.
You know what? You shouldn't be talking about me and your phone any goddamn way.
Let me say this.
I use the black eggplant for you.
If you send me a black thumb up, I'm like, why the fuck your thumb black?
Right.
I wonder, do people say that about me? Because I'm always sending white thumbs up.
I think we
peace sign,
established
they
you're
be white.
lazy in your text messaging from the lack of punctuation and correctly spelled words.
Well, thank you, Dion. Now y'all know I'm not being racist. I just don't want to scroll to the nigga thumb.
We need to get Raymond to turn all your emojis black.
Yeah.
Who the fuck just got only black emojis in their phone? I didn't even know you can do that, Jazz. So, I gotta say this, cause Jazz went on a cruise, right? Which is my assistant, if y'all don't know who Jazz is. So her name is Jasmine, but so she said she was on a cruise, and what did you see the white people doing? Dancing in the Indian stuff, Chinese stuff.
Ice skating, and they had Asian outfits on.
They was ice skating with Asian outfits on. So Jazz said she thought they were appropriation, Puerto Rico, whatever. I said I didn't feel like they were appropriation because the people they had a uniform to put on. They had a job to do. So was they playing Asian music? Mm-hmm. They were playing Asian music.
What's the difference between cultural appropriation and appreciating and trying to be visible, like give visibility to people?
Was it Asian night?
No, it was literally like a part of their ice skating. So they're trying to like pay, I guess
they were trying to pay homage to Asian people, but it was all white.
Homage to who?
This is why white progressives are racist people. That's all I'm saying, Dion.
They were trying to pay homage to Asian people, but it was all.
I'm going with Jasmine. I'm saying
Pay
racist.
what? They trying to pay what?
Homage.
Haggish.
They try. Fuck you, Dion. They trying to pay homage to Asian people. So is that racist?
I think so.
You don't got to dress up to pay homage.
Yeah.
Is it homage?
No, it's not homage. It's Miss Pat, listen to me very carefully. Here's how you say it. Homage.
Homage?
Yes.
Homage. Homage.
Homage. Biggie. Can't you see?
So Jazz came back and she said she was kind of offended because the white people ice skating like Asian people.
Did they have the triangle hats on, Jasmine?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
No.
So she said.
Did they have chopsticks?
She said they had kimono, chopsticks, everything.
Hey, what happens to international waters stays in international.
Did Jasmine go on the Song of the South cruise?
So Jazz said, they said no pictures. I said, no wonder. So Gary was like, oh yeah, that was racist. So I was like, but they was putting on the show. So you can't, if you acting, you can't even act like another race.
I mean, what's the difference between that and putting on blackface?
Yeah,
didn't
give
get
the
paid.
job,
You didn't
hire
get paid.
people of that culture and give them the opportunity.
So it wasn't the people taking the cruise, it was people who were working the cruise.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was the people on the boat who were that would have been even more fucked up.
No, it was the people who was working. They was working. It was an ice skating thing.
It's a
So I was like-
22-year-old who took this job to get wasted, and now he's dressing up like obscene.
Mulan.
Well, I guess I didn't know. So I was like, I don't
Now-
know, Chaz. It was a show. These people were acting. And she's like, no, that was appropriation. Yeah, I can say this. As a white America, I kind of feel y'all, because y'all gotta walk a thin line between race and hate.
I'll tell you what, you go read the YouTube comments, and the YouTube comments are always full of how I'm racist. And it's like, it's not a fine line. It's about intent. You know what's racist and what's not. You know when you're being racist. You know, like when.
Wait a minute, Chris. I did not know them people ice skating were racist.
I think if you're putting on, see, if you're sharing a meme with somebody that's black, you're not doing it to demean the person that's in the meme. You're doing it to make other people laugh. Like, there's a line between, like, I'm just treating other people like regular people, and black people can be funny, Asians can be funny, white people can be funny, versus I'm going
Chris,
to do
I'm
something.
sneezing, nigga.
She allergic to your bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit. It's like, it's not that hard being white. It's just the intent. You know when you're being racist.
Like I said, this issue of digital blackface is made up by white people. Niggas don't give a fuck what color the person is in your meme. If you are conveying a nigga emotion through an emoji, that's what it's there for. So what's the problem?
I use white babies all the time, fucking memes.
Because they're just people. But then there's always somebody that's going to call you racist, and then you just have to look at it and go, I mean, Dion can attest to this, or Pat. I'll be like, hey, was I out of line there? Please tell me. Like,
So y'all telling me you can't use the alligator eating the baby meme no more?
You should have
Stop.
never been using that meme.
You should not have laughed at the alligator eating the 2-year-old. And the
It was a
parents,
2-year-old?
it
I'm
was
just
like,
bullshit. What are you talking about?
this is a news story once a week. I swear to God, there's some 2-year-old every week getting eaten by alligators in Florida.
I didn't. Yeah, I was
that
just
was
talking
terrible.
shit.
That is
this not funny at all, Dion. This last one, the parents got the father got charged with murder.
How?
Yeah, he killed his wife and 2-month-old baby.
The boy's mother was the 21-year-old man charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder after the body of his 2-year-old son was found in the mouth of an alligator days after the child's mother was stabbed to death.
What a daddy?
He's in prison.
Who is that?
That's the man that's going to jail for feeding his kid to an alligator.
That's a woman. Who gave him some pussy?
A dead woman, because he murdered her.
Before or after?
I didn't hear about that story. I was just bullshitting. I was just like, hey, alligator eating the baby. But I didn't know nobody
You
did
know
that.
that they used to do that back in slavery days. They would take infant
It was
black kids
called,
and
what
feed them
was
to
it called?
gators.
Gator
Baby.
Gator Baby. That's why the rep got in trouble for saying that boy, that player right there's a Gator Baby.
I thought that was the infant formula for Gatorade.
But I didn't know
Wow.
that white people fed black babies to alligators.
We're feeding white. What are we doing now?
Back in the day, white people were so mean that they would throw newborn black babies into the water and let the alligators eat them.
All right, maybe the white progressives have a point.
You never heard that before?
No, that's
Man, they used to make postcards out of it.
what?
Google it.
Google it. It used to call me Gator Baby.
That's
Yeah.
real fucked up.
I'll wear a little Black History Month on the Pat Down podcast.
Oh, I don't know if I should show. This is
Sure.
good Lord. You're right.
Yeah.
postcard.
There's a shit ton of postcards they used to have back in the day.
That is horrible.
And they were all the stereotypical caricatures of Black kids. You know, the watermelon smiley face and they would be dangling the baby over the water with alligators. Real racist time back then.
Yeah, look at the Washington Post back in 1908.
Pickaninny, bait alligator with pickaninnies. Did they let the alligators eat the babies?
Yeah.
Looks like, yeah. What the fuck? This is a racist country.
Well, this is what the governor in Florida don't want white America to know about. That whole race theory shit. This is what they trying to hide, but you can't hide it because we got Black museums. We got educated Black people. We got educated white people. Stop trying to erase history and let's work through what our ancestors fucked up.
They don't even want them talking about slavery.
Yeah, they don't want you to talk about slavery because they don't want young white kids to know that this is how this country was founded. So they try to erase history and make it seem like, oh, we was all equal. Stop the bullshit. And I was talking to a white guy on the plane, and we started talking about like race and stuff. And I told him the whole Gator Baby thing. And he was like, he says, a white man in this country, I just feel like everybody hate me because I'm a white man. I said, it's not about hating you. It's about, and no, I said, as an individual Black person, we don't blame no fucking white man for nothing that went back with your ancestors and shit. All we asking as African America, come together, acknowledge it, and let's make sure we try to make changes as a whole so we all can live in this shitty country together. Instead, you got some people like Keith Overman and the rest of these crazy ass white people that want, it didn't exist. No, nigga, we're not gonna let you say it didn't exist. That's when we as an African America get pissed off, when you try to erase history.
You get so mad that you start banning drag shows.
Yeah,
like
all because of something you think you believe in. It ain't nowhere in the Bible that God said you can't put on no dress if you're a man. Now, I ain't read the Bible, but I assume that because God is pretty fair.
That was in Deuteronomy 8.
It was for real?
No, just make that up. Deuteronomy is not real. It's a Twitter. It's an Instagram site.
So leave people alone. Stop trying. The white men that try to run the country try to tell us how to live. Our sexuality should not be into laws. I mean, of course you can't touch kids, but if I want to go fuck my husband upside the head, or if two men and two women want to be together, leave people the fuck alone. If people want to turn in from boys to girls or girls to boys, if they are the legal age, let them do it. Stop trying to ban everything to tell people they got to look and act like you. That's what makes the world so beautiful. Him, them, theirs, and hers.
It's like
coming
Dion,
to a theater near you.
Dion, you've said it before too. It's like, how much do you want me to participate in your life? Like,
yeah.
And that's what it comes down to in like a society that works, is you let other people live the way that they want to live and don't make them participate in your vision.
That was the foundation of this country. They didn't want to be treated the way they was treated in England. So they came over here and was like, we're not going to do that. You're supposed to have the freedom and liberty. It's supposed to be the land of the free, home of the brave, but a bunch of scary ass people out there afraid of trans people or drag shows. It's like, where's the liberty? Where's the liberty to dress and drag if you want to dress and drag and read story books to children? If you don't want your kids to be exposed to that, don't take them to the story time reading. Drag shows are not showing up at your house, busting in your door saying, listen, I'm about to read to your kids in a dress. That's not happening. So this whole, we got to ban it to save the children. Y'all don't want to save the kids from guns. What you trying to save them from story time for? Once upon a time, we was guilty of letting y'all get shot at school. The end. Oh, my bad. I said that in a dress. Now I'm the boogeyman. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a good point, dear. You don't want to save them from getting killed, but you want to save them from getting fucked. Boy, bye. Getting fucked is safer. They're going to live after that fuck. They might not live after
Let's
they
just
die.
not advocate for that. Let's just
That,
not. No.
I'm not saying fuck
Keep
kids.
sexuality away from kids. Let's not fuck kids.
No, I'm
Let's
not
not
saying
shoot
that.
kids.
I'm
Let's
just saying it's nothing wrong with your kid if they get read to by a drag queen or if they grow up to be gay. That's the whole thing. People don't want drag queens in schools or reading to their kids because they say, "Oh my God, it's gonna make my child choose to be gay." No, I have a gay child. They're usually born that way, okay? But you want to take that out of school, fine and dandy. But it's okay for you ain't trying to do nothing with gun laws. And this shit keep happening over and over and over. I've never seen a drag queen hurt a child. Not by reading a book.
Yeah,
Between gun violence and school lunch, that's the most dangerous thing in a fucking school.
Here's how being gay works.
How you know?
If I could talk.
please, and then I'll explain to you how being black works.
If you can be talked
Did you hear this
into it,
nigga?
if
Let
you
me
can
tell
be
you how
talked
being
into
gay
it,
Stop,
if you
shut
can be,
the fuck up. How the fuck do you know how being gay works?
because I know lots of gay people and none of
I
them
do
have ever
too, but
been.
I don't know how it works, nigga.
I'm gonna explain it to you. You can't be talked into. You cannot.
You do.
Miss
But
Pat,
she
let me
wasn't
tell you how to put a tampon in.
She wasn't talked into being gay. That decision was already made. That's what I'm saying. If your child can be persuaded by a drag queen, then newsflash, they was already gay. So this whole idea that if I keep being exposed to gay things, it's gonna turn me gay is ridiculous. No one's ever talked you into doing something you didn't want to do sexually. Like,
This can't go in there.
if you was down for it, you was down for it. That's how it works.
Yep. And that's all we got to say. Because, hey, it pisses me off. That guy down in Florida is an asshole. He's an asshole. And I'm telling you something. It's April the 3rd, 2023. Something is going to come out about that motherfucker being gay. Usually when people are always trying to get rid of something, they end up getting exposed. They end up getting exposed about that same situation. You live a pastor always preaching, the gays are gays. He's somewhere sucking dick in a closet.
That's my favorite R. Kelly song.
So
sucking dick in the closet. The closet.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody got the governor in Florida in a Klansman outfit somewhere. I'm just telling you, he got all this critical race theory. What are you hiding, Governor? Well, you always got to keep pounding on the same thing.
He wants power. And he's going to do whatever he can to anybody that doesn't look like him or think like him to get it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't trust politicians.
You can't trust them. They don't give a fuck about us, and we be arguing. I think we as the people make a better decision than they ever could do. I was just watching a video where they was on Congress arguing. I said, I'm just looking at the video. I don't even know what the fuck I was looking at. I said, but we literally pay these niggas to argue like a fucking bad marriage. It was one, I don't know if y'all seen it. One white dude walked over and gave a black lady the paper, and she jumped up out of her chair.
That was Anthony DeVolder.
and threw the paper back at him. I said, we paid these niggas to carry on like kids.
Yeah, which is they ain't no better than the average person.
No,
worse. In fact, worse, much worse.
But we as the people can make better decisions because they're all clouded, and you got to give it up to all the money they get in their back pocket. That cloud their brain. They go and carry, and they come out rich. That's all I gotta say.
Did y'all see AOC got busted for her burner account?
No, really?
Yeah, she had a burner account. She was replying to people on Twitter as if she was on her regular account.
She got busted?
Yeah, she went back and deleted all the burner account. Her burner account's name was Zaza Smoker.
How they figure out that was her?
Because she forgot to switch accounts. Some dude tagged her in a comment, and then she replied under the burner account as if she was AOC. And then she went and deleted all, like they screenshotted it and everything. I just think it's funny that they have burner accounts. If you're gonna say it. Like, it's not like we take y'all serious anyway.
Ass up too much. She probably tearing their ass up on that burner account.
She retweeted a bunch of stupid stuff. Like all of those politicians, seriously need to be audited. We need to audit our entire government from Biden all the way down to the
Oh,
lowest
I'm
person.
sick of Biden. And I gotta go catch a flight. But Biden, if you get your motherfucking eyes done one more time on my dime, nigga, you done had more motherfucking eye lifts than any motherfucking white woman, black woman running around here. This nigga got more plastic surgery than Kim Kardashian. I'm so sick of Biden. You motherfucking baby eye ass nigga. And you got a motherfucking concrete highway face. And that shit don't go together. I can't stand Biden. Because every time you look at his eyes is pulled back so much, I'm beginning to think he's racist. Have y'all not seen how his eyes is pulled back?
Yeah.
He keep getting, I mean, to the point where his pupil is getting low. I don't even know if he got his eyes open no more. Have y'all not seen all that surgery Biden keep getting?
Yeah.
It's smoother than a motherfucking baby booty hole up under his eyes.
And with that, we should probably leave.
All right, Oklahoma City, I'm coming your way, April 7th through the 8th, almost sold out. 2 shows in Nashville is already sold out. We still have tickets for the podcast. April 21st through the 22nd, Tacoma. I ain't been there in a while, but I'm happy to be back. April the 28th through the 29th, I'm coming to Tacoma Comedy Club. Funny Bone, Omaha. Ooh, I didn't know I was coming to Omaha, but I'm coming. July 21st through the 22nd, Orlando, one of my favorite places where Disney live. Mickey Mouse live. Mickey Mouse. July 28th through the 29th. Get your tickets now. West Des Moines, Iowa.
Iowa. You're not going to Ireland.
I'm Iowa, WA. I'm coming there August 4th through the 5th. In Bricktown Comedy Club, I'm on my way. Milwaukee, I'm on my way to you too, the 25th through the 26th of August. But don't forget to go out and get your tickets. Your girl done made it for my first theater tour. I'm beginning to leave clubs behind. I'm so grateful and thankful for all of you guys. So I'm moving in the theater come this September. Also, make sure you get your tickets for the Crack Baby Party. It is October the 14th. Go to my website at misspatcomedy.com right now and get your tickets because they're selling. What else do I need to put out there? Oh, make sure you continue to watch the Miss Pat show because in 2 weeks, I got something to tell y'all. In 2 weeks, when I get back home, I got something to show y'all. So please, if you already watched the show, just turn the motherfucker on and let it play. So when you turn the motherfucker on and let it play, I might get another. Oh shit, my iPad almost failed. I think I'm breathing too hard.
I just what, are you okay? You're more Miss Pat than normal.
Make sure y'all. What was I gonna say?
Goodbye.
Oh, make sure y'all watch. Just let it play. Just let the Miss Pat show run. Thank y'all so much, and I cannot wait to see you in live in concert. So make sure y'all get your tickets to come see me. And with that said, I'm going to say bye-bye.